We started to notice over the last year there have been quite a few of these massage parlor busts in Macomb County. The most recent in Chesterfield Township, and we're told they all kind of operate the same way. You'll notice that they're very busy, especially at odd hours of the night. And eventually, when law enforcement gets involved, it's almost always a human trafficking operation.
So these are the same MO. Somebody goes in, gets more than what they have on the menu, let's say.
The menu that isn't on the brochure often offers a little something called a happy ending at some massage parlors, including one recently busted last week in Chesterfield Township, Anmo Massage, raided by specialized investigators with Comet, the County of Macomb enforcement team. We're told it was owned and run by Chinese immigrants who are facing charges. Google says they're permanently closed.
When they're using it for immoral and illegal purposes, that's when the law's got to step in and say enough's enough.
We talked with Macomb County Prosecutor Peter Lucido after a handful of similar raids in his county this last year, including a major one which spanned several states, 5 local massage parlors dismantled, and 3 women charged for running a house of prostitution.
I think there's more than just the illegal portion of it. It is the humanistic approach that says no one should be treated inhumane.
In this case and 2 other recent ones in Chesterfield Township and East Point, the folks that run these places recruit from their home countries.
They said they may have been here for a better life, and they were enslaved in this type of behavior.
They're not paid and often sleep on the floors of the businesses in terrible conditions.
How do you get out? You don't have any money. You don't have anybody you can go and take refuge to.
Lucido says spotting the slippery parlors is easy, and the tips almost always come from regular folks.
They see that there is a high volume, let's say, or there's opening up from 10 o'clock at night till 2 in the morning.
Cracking down recently is a quality of life issue, and this is why.
When you bring in individuals that are less than desirable into a community, it brings property values down, it increases crime.
Lucido, known for a tough-on-crime approach, says the people, mostly men, ordering off that special menu have and will be charged.
You're intentionally breaking the law. Why shouldn't you be charged?
And so part of these busts is what happens afterwards to the women, mostly women that have been trafficked. Oftentimes, at least in Macomb County, they will go to shelters. But because many of them are not here legally, they're sent back to their home countries. Now, as far as moving forward into the new year, Prosecutor Lucido says this will be a priority for his office. Reporting live, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Yeah, Jessica, these investigations take so much time, I would imagine, to put together. Just talk about the process and the discipline work that the police officers really display in working these cases.
Yeah, some of these task forces, this is obviously not their first rodeo. They will oftentimes go undercover, put decoys inside. There's oftentimes a language barrier as far as witness testimony. So Lucido tells me that it's best to have a decoy that goes in and gets possibly offered those services, obviously turns them down, but then it becomes admissible in court, a little bit easier to prosecute.
All right, Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack. Thank you so much.